Hey guys, my name is George and welcome to this new tutorial in the C programming language. Today basically we're going to do a Hello World application basically for beginners. So all you need, obviously if you're on Linux, is the terminal and your favorite text editor, because we're going to be using Linux for these tutorials. We're going to be compiling our C programs using the new compiler collection, which is this program over here, as you can see. Basically this program is called a compiler, which basically translates your code that can be in C, that can be in C++, even Go, to machine language. Okay, so your computer basically can understand in a binary format what your program does. Okay, so that's basically. Before we start, if you don't know what a compiler is, I suggest you guys can do some research about that, because C is a compiled programming language. That means that you need a compiler so you can translate your code into machine code, so your computer can basically understand what your program does, and you can have a binary executable file in your computer, okay, that you can run. So you guys do some research about that, and we'll be back over here because we're going to do a simple hello world program. So for that, if you are on the Linux terminal, all you need to do is you need to access it. Just create a directory where you want to work, and after that just create the file. So I'm just going to create a file called hello.c, which is the natural extension for C programs. So you can see over here hello.c. This is my source code. This is my file where I'm going to put my source code, and I can open it using Emacs, which is my favorite text editor. Okay, so I'm going to open that file with Emacs and another terminal, so I can compile it later. Okay, so that's basically it. Now, for coding a C program, all C programs, or at least most basic C programs, start the same way. So I'm going to teach you what to do. You need to include this line code over here. This line of code, which is include studio.h, this is like including a library of C into your program. So that means that you will have access to some C functions. You can have, for example, you can scan data from the terminal or the console. You can also print data. You can open files, etc., etc. So that's basically the base library that you will need to include into your program. So that's why every program starts with this line. Don't forget to put it. It is really important. Now after that, we will have something that is called a main function. Now I will explain that in a second. Okay, I'm just going to type in int main, then void, and open and close brackets. Okay, now in every C program, this main function is basically like the core of your program. Remember that C is a basically procedural programming language, so that means that you need to create this main function, and that's your start point. So that's where your program is going to start. That is when where you're going to put all your lines in a specific order, so you can execute all those commands in a sequence. Okay, so this is basically that function. Now after that, what happens if I want to print out hello world? All you gotta do is that you need to use this function over here, which is called printf, which stands for print with a format. So you can type in hello world, and then for ending your program, all you need to do is type in return 0. Okay, now this is the most simple program that you will have in C. Now let's see how it works. Now to compile this program, all you gotta do is you need to type in GCC, which is the new compiler collection, and this is going to compile in the C programming language. And after that, just type in the name of your C source code. Okay, this will be hello.c, which you can see over here. It is this code. It contains this code over here, and go ahead and type in enter. Okay, now After we type in that, you will see this file over here. This is a binary file called a.out. Now this is an executable file which you can just execute using /a.out, and you will see the result hello world, and that will be the output for my program. Now notice that we have this little sign over here. This is my console symbol. I'm using actually CSH. So if you wanna enter like a new line, all you gotta do is that you need to type in /n, reverse /n. Now save this file. You can compile the program again, because if you don't, you will not see any difference. You need to compile the program every time you change something, so don't forget that. Now compile again, and now execute your program, and you will see hello world as your output. Now that will be our very first program, guys. I hope you liked this video tutorial. If you did, don't forget to click on the like button below. You can also leave a comment, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.